This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the iRacing Porsche 911 GT3 Cup at Interlagos. And we're gonna have another 15-minute practice before going on into our first race. And with me is my engineer Robert still. So hey Robert, thanks for still being with me.
Hey everyone, it's good to be back again.
And I think for that session it's really important that you probably monitor my driving.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because
What
in that
Michi
Porsche,
actually means is this car and iRacing especially requires really good brake control, using brakes to bring the weights forward, keep the nose down, and the tires loaded to actually turn. So that's what Michi has to really master to get this car right exactly how it's supposed to be driven. But it's slowly improving, which is really good to see. And also, Michi, you should really change your cameras because now we are looking at you.
Just in the very same moment you said it, I realized it myself.
iRacing team needs Roberts. What do you mean?
Wow.
This wow was almost like Owen Wilson, but it's almost a meme right now. Wow.
Now I was wowing about the understeer of the car in the final turn.
Yeah, that's exactly the really good place for showing how placing the weight forwards helps with turning.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah. Exactly, that was what it felt like. Wow. Just wow. Alright, let's just try again. I mean, to do it in the race later as well. For some reason I do think that turn 3 thing is not full throttle. Guess why?
I know that what was I about to say? I know what you mean by that, but once we are finished and totally going to iRacing team, are they struggling this much that they need me so desperately? I hope not.
To some extent I belong to the iRacing team as well, so that's...
Yeah.
Actually, I mean everyone needs help in the team right there. No doubt about that.
You guys are lucky that you really enjoy it. Really enjoy doing this. Going and improving your car. That's what makes me really happy.
I've never been so embarrassed and so annoyed by some blinking on the screen.
I'm not sure why embarrassed.
No, embarrassed was the wrong word probably, but annoyed.
Well, that I can actually understand.
Oh,
This
only just
this Lago. You going into the corner is based on your car not being overloaded under braking, so it's really important to get pressure on the bike, so you don't overload the front tires, because if you brake too much, you basically lock the wheels and you go straight. So that's exactly what I think is happening right now. Without telemetry I can't tell for sure, but from what I'm seeing right now, you release the brakes too slowly. It needs to go gradually less and less, but bit faster than you are actually doing this.
I'm slowly getting there though.
Really good.
So that being said, it's 8 minutes until I need to be registered. That means another lap possible before actually.
Timon, I know that is important, but let us finish this, and then I'm gonna totally focus on the guys in the iRacing team. Because I believe the race is on Saturday, is it not? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Then we still have some time. Realize we're gonna make it really nice. And already René told me that he's gonna be available some of the other guys almost every day. So we're gonna do as much as we can tonight, and the rest we can do all the days. Chill,
Maybe there's too much braking pressure on the front, on the rear.
Yeah, I saw that. Right.
Let's try this. It's a little time improvement though, which is good.
Yep, but really what I see is you gradually getting what's the best pressure for the brake pedal, which can choose the turn one, which wasn't perfect, but it was miles better than the first time you went through that. Oh, whoa, no.
Yep. Don't keep that full throttle right there. Just manage, as you were saying. In the other words, to lift off and keep that second to spare.
Just don't stomp the throttle.
That as well. So the iRacing Formula Renault race session has finished. And that means I am able to register on the...
So you want to go with the Formula Renault right now?
No.
Okay.
Just the session has finished. The next race is in an hour. What I can race now is the... Well, yeah, I lost 50 on the rating, and I think I lost 004 on the license. Quickly have a look at the result. Porsche session.
Nice.
Porsche session has 62 people. Alright, that result is not up yet. Anyway, that means we simply join the Porsche session and get ourselves finalized and ready. And to be totally honest with you, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with having Robert with me, because he will be able to see what I'm doing wrong mid-race, and without me not knowing, I would keep on doing so. But if I don't crash the car by then, he has the chance and possibility to tell me what I'm doing wrong. And I hope he does so.
At least I will try.
Yeah, I mean, he will. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here, I think.
I'm not omniscient.
Yeah, I do know that, but still.
But I know how much it is worth to have someone behind your shoulder just overlooking what you're doing,
Very
because
true.
I haven't had that much of this kind of help when I was starting my sort of career. I was actually learning it all by myself with only small tips here and there from the people which were almost like, oh, here you go, have this tip and go away. So yeah, I had to learn all this by myself, which was painful as hell. So I would kill to have someone overlooking my improvement, my driving in early days. Even today, actually, even if it's already 9 years sim racing for me, something like this, 9, 10, around this. And even after so many years, I still consider myself not perfect in any single area. I still believe there's lots to improve. So
You turn very
having
silent
someone,
right now, I think.
sorry.
Wait, let me see if I can somehow fix the sound a bit better. This is always a mess, like I have to turn iRacing down by quite a lot. Let's say again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's pretty much okay.
Guys, how can you hear me? Am I on okay level? And be honest, you don't need to be too nice. And yet another new subscriber, someone new.
Thank you very much there.
Okay. Your name actually fits in this situation. Yes, you are someone new here. Welcome. We hope you're gonna enjoy our bickering, our trying to not look like fools. Or at least I will try. I don't know how about Michi. Oh, sorry. I had to.
I'm sorry, Ton, but I'm not sure whether I can really do something about the sound issue, because otherwise I won't hear the engine anymore. But I do think, meanwhile, it is fine. Somewhat.
Tony, is it me being low, or the sound overall is a bit low? If it's me that is low, maybe I can do something about this, but no promises.
And the race session is about to start. I'm a good 3 seconds off pace.
But that last corner was actually really well done.
Thank you. It will gain me another 2/10 or something, 135.9. Keep myself some time in order to see what the lap timing of others were. I mean, we're sitting in a split of 60 guys there. I'm not that last, which is good. And with a little bit more convenience riding, I should go a lot quicker still. So we move on to the race.
If you're gonna be in top 10, I'll be actually really pleased with that.
Oh yeah.
And if you're on slightly below that, it will still be okay, because from my experience, starts in Porsche Cup is always a mayhem. So if you're gonna keep your nose clean, you're gonna gain at least two, three positions
At
at the
least I do
start.
feel comfortable to not spin too hard, really.
Yeah,
Which is a
and
good thing.
exactly, and really those few last corners on that last lap, from technical point of view, were actually really well done. You
Okay.
can go a bit faster through them, but don't go too hard with them, because you're gonna, let's say, harm the technique that you need to use through there. And I really need you to be more focused on your technique than your speed, because
The
it will be
technique
easier
will
for you to
feature the speed right here.
exactly. The speed will come with the right technique.
I think now the temperature though is a lot higher than in the session before. And I have no clue again on fuel. I will have to find that out in the qualifying session, which we hopefully can finish this time. Wow, there's literally no grip right now. Like really no.
Which means it will be the same for everyone, so just adapt.
Oh wow, yes. Holy moly. Alright. That means we're ready to do a qualifying run. Fingers crossed. I just go out, no waste of time. Oh wait, I just want to have a quick look at the temperature to somehow... Wow, 43 degrees. Holy moly.
Let me get my currywurst. So I'm gonna place it on the track and wait for a minute.
Yeah,
and
for it
bon
to be
appetit.
finished. That makes me remembering one of my most difficult races around Watkins Glen in that car, having 47 degree temperature. That was like ice racing, really. So all it really needs now is very smooth turn in, very smooth input. The less you overheat the tires, the better they will work.
Exactly, and remember what I told you. Bunker lap first, and then the lap that you gonna risk it a bit more.
Copy. Alright, green flag, here we go.
Just take it easy. 90% at most.
That lap ain't no bad.
Yes, it was actually exactly what I was expecting from you when I said bunker lap. No risking extension, cutting, mistake, just clean lap, which should give you at least some good position. At least you won't be last, and now you can actually risk a bit more. Hey Jack, good to see you. And it should be guten Abend, not guten Tag.
Yes.
Really good last corner. Exactly what I'm expecting from you. And right now you are in position 7.
Yeah, that feels good. Now let's take on the fuel. 39 just to be sure. People say 38. We take an additional fuel notch to be fine.
Yep. Let's learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, very true, very true. Still a good 8/10 away from the very top. SP9 meanwhile. Hey Jack, thanks for joining. I'm feeling pretty okay meanwhile. Had a bit of an issue in that race 1 in the Formula Renault, but I've overcome that right now, and now I'm a little bit more chillaxed and looking forward to a race here in the Porsche. Still, despite me knowing the track, whenever you hit the track in a new car, no matter whether it's familiar to you or not, you need to redial it, you need to refine the perfect braking points, you need to refine the perfect approaches. And I've not finished doing so, so expect me to improve a little bit more during race session. Not sure if I will go better than a 137.7, because fuel actually plays somewhat a role in the car. But I will definitely be a lot more comfortable on the car. And I just hope everything goes well into turn 1 on the start. No matter where you're actually qualifying, it's always being a bit dangerous. And now sitting in P10 out of 24, you're right in the middle. And if something bad happens at the very back, you can be screwed all over the place there. But I don't hope that to happen. And looking forward to that race.
And Jack, yeah, I don't know that well, German that well either, but I can tell you that Guten Abend is like good evening, and Guten Tag is like afternoon.
That is very true.
Good afternoon.
That is very true. And I would like to say Guten Abend to Michael Clark. Thank you very much indeed. Hope you keep watching the show. So good to see you back here. As we are ready for the grid, we turn on the session best. We got 39 liters of fuel, which is enough. So Keep clicking down the fuel just in case we crash and have to go back to the pits. So keep clicking, 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 clicking. I do not know though how to... What was that?
I just read the comment from Jack, who asked, okay, who's the guy with the creepy ass voice? Well, that creepy ass voice would be mine. Hello.
Not sure if it's your voice though, could be mine as well.
I don't really know why it should be yours.
Don't know why it should be yours either. Well, I will have pretty much a bad time around turn 2 with starting on the outside line there. Let's see what happens. I'm getting ready for the lights. It will come in 30 seconds probably at the latest. There they are, we're ready to go.
Remember, treat everyone like they are on the mission to kill you.
Wow, the weight of the car with fuel into turn 1. I messed up the braking though. Have to be honest.
No problem, just keep it really steady. Actually, Jack, I'm gonna let you figure it out where I'm from. If you're gonna guess right, I don't know. I'm gonna pat you on the head in gratification. Wrong.
True.
Not close. Close enough. Higher power speaking to him. Unfortunately, no. I'm gonna give you one more try. Hit me. Well, I was born in Germany, that's that I can tell you, but actually I'm from Poland. Would you guess that?
You are Robert Kubica? Yep, I did.
Yeah, I'm him. That's exactly what I told him to do, and I'm really glad that he is doing exactly that. Well thought, Michi.
Yeah, I saw some similarities.
Yeah, going for breaks and going away from him as far as possible is always the safest bet. The Robo or Dr. Obo? Yeah, that's correct. Antoine, setup is a bit understeer, but the real issue right now is the weather is really hot right now, and that's what makes the car feel really floaty.
However,
Michi
Antoine is somewhat right. Could be a bit more turning.
We can fix that. We can fix that. Okay, I'm not Robert Kubica, but I can confess that I met him in the past in person.
Would be a good clickbait title though.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Whoa!
I'm really waiting for my exams to finish because I promised myself that I'm gonna shave only when I'm after all exams. So it's gonna be for me almost 2 more weeks without shaving, and I'm already itchy on my entire face and neck. Well, Antoine, yeah, we had that, but it was really so extreme that Michi wasn't able to keep it straight. So we went with a bit more safer approach, which could be an overkill, but still I want safer approach than risk of not finishing the race because of the car being too twitchy to drive. Michi, drive like Scott Speed is behind you. That's what Mr. Clean said.
No way. That was just me being sitting there and pull over and waiting to pass. So that's definitely not what I'm going to do.
You are in 5th. It's a really good position with the experience that you have with this car track combo and setup. So don't try going as fast as you can. Just focus on keeping that guy Ricardo behind you.
Yep.
Well, Antoine, the real issue is that Michi is not an expert with Porsche and especially Porsche on Interlagos, which means he can actually go full beans with the car, driving it like it's supposed to be driven, because his main objective is to finish the race. As he gains confidence and experience with this car track combo, he's gonna do that, but this race is all about finishing, so I'm not gonna ask him to do more than he's feeling comfortable with right now.
Issue is I'm really having is I'm burning the fronts.
Go back with your brake bias, just a little bit, 2 clicks at most.
The final turn was golden though. That guy in the back is running definitely more wings, he's losing a lot on the straight, which helps. I appreciate your willingness to help, Antoine.
Michael, I have, but not this one. I have driven the previous one. Previous Porsche Cup, which was even more difficult to drive than this one. But in many ways it is similar to the last one, it's just more progressive in its handling compared to the last one. Like the last one was much more snappy. This is still difficult to drive, but it has some progressiveness into this car. Whoa. Oh, I just noticed a donation from Michael. Man, you are just one crazy dude, but in a positive way. I'm really thankful. I'm gonna give you a promise that anything that you're gonna put there, and I'm not really asking you to do this again, it's only up to you. I'm totally fine with not being paid at all, because I really like doing this. But if you ever think about doing this again, I'm gonna give you this promise that everything that is put there is going to be utilized to improve my input to the show, like getting a microphone or new ways to make the show better in some ways, so you can actually enjoy what we do for you guys a lot more. Light front end, you mean light, the front end being understeer, not gripping into this track surface, you mean? If it depends when does it happen, because if it happens on the entry, this light feeling is actually coming from the front end not diving quickly enough, which can be fixed by allowing the front end to dive a bit more freely by softening the spring rate at the front or lowering the stiffness of bump damper or compression damper shock absorber, which allows the front spring to compress in a much faster fashion. It just creates this lower resistance in when the forces under braking, for example, tries to compress the front end. That's what gives you this more planted feeling of the front end. But if it's mid corner, for example, then it depends if it's a mid corner of a section of the corners which come one after another quickly, then having too low compression or too soft front end is not actually beneficial. And then at the exit, when you get understeer on throttle, for example, and this feeling of light front end can come from different directions, which can be fixed, for example, with disallowing the front end to decompress too fast. If you make the front end decompress in much slower fashion, you're gonna keep the weight, which dynamically wants to go away from the front end and go to the rear end. If you disallow the weight go rearwards too fast, you're gonna keep it on the front a bit longer. It's a fraction difference, but on the initial accelerating out of the corner, it actually helps with grip on the front. But to get really good grip or from the front when you are accelerating, you also need to work on the rear end, because without that you're not gonna get the desired result. And I can go on forever with the solutions, how to fix this problem, that problem, which I could totally provide you with that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna bore you, because if you want me to explain that things, I can totally do a private session for you, explaining all that as much as you know, as you would like me to. No problem. It would be a pleasure for me. And Michi actually knows that it's true, because doing these sort of things, helping people, seeing them improve with the car, with driving, is what drives me in sim racing, more than racing actually. It drives me more than racing. Anyone from the team which I'm racing with and for can actually confirm that that's true. I'm sorry for long monologue, but that's how I'm like. When there is no one to stop me from talking, I just talk. Exactly, Robin. There is no short answers for that. That's maybe why I really enjoy doing this so much. Treat it as a challenge in some ways.
That was a brilliant final turn. 2 laps to go.
Still in 5th, defending really well. That's exactly what you should be doing for the last 2 laps. Well, I don't really blame you, Michael, for not finding the perfect setting, because the track is so long, so diverse in so many ways that finding a perfect setup is impossible, and I really mean impossible. You shouldn't even try finding a setting which feels the best everywhere, because you won't. You will just frustrate yourself with trying. What you need to do is to find settings which you feel give you the most comfortable feeling in the most important sections of the track. If, for example, if you feel that you lack confidence in a car in this or that section of the track, just focus on providing yourself a car which feels most safe and comfortable to drive through that section, which is giving you most difficulties with. That should be your main goal. Don't look at lap time, don't look at anything else. That's what you need to focus on, because once you do, and you will feel comfortable with almost entire track because of this, that's where the speed will come from. So don't push it, just keep the smile on and drive. That's exactly what's gonna give you the best result, with you changing the car to be most comfortable in even if it's only 3 or 4 corners in the entire track. If you don't feel comfortable to a point that you fear that you might spin or crash in that place, just focus on giving yourself a car which you can feel comfortable with during the entire lap. Once you get more confidence, more experience, that's when you can actually start tuning the car to be faster, more agile, more
God damn.
Rip?
No, 1 lap more and that would be P4. The guy has so much damage on, and we have 4 liters to spare. We would do silly mistakes, but I think that's race over. Oh, and I just gained a final off track, I think. Happily I didn't. So that was 1 incident in that race, I think. Yep, that's good. I did a good job, and I think both the iRacing and the safety rating thing. And I would like to guys to stick around because there's more iRacing to come in a split second. I will head off and work on with Robert on the iRacing Formula Renault 2.0, which is going to be the last stream today on my end, but I still plan to do testing with the sim pit for a major event coming up, so make sure to tune in on the sim pit in a good hour from now. Anyway, I would love to have you guys still around when I am back in a split second on the iRacing side of life. Thank you, Robert, for help. Having you around,
Anytime.
keeping me calm is very, very good. So with that being said, I turn off the stream and see you back in 2 minutes time. See you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.